to help you prepare for your travel over the Easter weekend. Many people gearing up to travel over that weekend from today. Last year, the Transport Department recorded 225 deaths in 185 accidents. That's over the 4-day Easter weekend. This year's National Easter Road Safety Campaign was launched under the theme FIKA USAPHILA at 2 crash hotspots in Mpumalanga to promote safety on the roads. The N4 eastbound is known to be a busy road as it links Gauteng to Mpumalanga and also links Mozambique and Eswatini. But let's hear more about the road safety measures from the Mpumalanga Community Safety, Security and Liaison Spokesperson, Mr. Moeti Mmusi. Mr. Mmusi, good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. I think let's talk about those hot spots, and I've linked, of course, talked about just some of them, but the routes that you are expecting a lot of traffic in the coming few days.
A very good morning to you and your viewers at home. We are expecting traffic on roads such as your N4, R40, N11, N2, and N17, amongst others, to be busy as of tomorrow.
Okay, and the preparation then that comes with that, with those high volumes of traffic, you know, the routes that you, for the most part, see quite busy, and you've touched on those. But I imagine that a massive contingent of people traveling towards Limpopo over this weekend as well.
Yes, absolutely. We have made plans that we have started to implement as of today. And then these plans include block patrols, the increased visibility of law enforcement officers on the road. But also what we want to see, as many people will be going to various churches for religious pilgrimages, we want to appeal to them to ensure that the buses and the minibus taxis that they'll be transporting people in are in good conditions. So those vehicles must be roadworthy, and our communities, those who will be going to those churches, must not agree to be transported in vehicles that are not roadworthy. The owners of these public transport operators, public transport operators themselves, must ensure that they encourage their drivers to rest sufficiently along the way to avoid instances where we have accidents that are caused as a result of fatigue, as a result of buses that are not roadworthy, braking mechanisms, steering mechanisms, tires, and all of that. The transport operators themselves must ensure that those are in roadworthy conditions.
Yeah. Talk to me about the numbers that you saw last year during Easter weekend, and that being deaths, accidents, and even arrests, just so we can get a picture of whether or not going into the next few days we're going to be seeing an increase and a decrease, or a decrease, apologies.
We wish to see a decrease. The minister last week, when she spoke, she said she wants provinces to reduce by at least 15%. But in this case, the MEC position, if he had it his way, there would not be any fatalities on our roads. Last year we had about 20 during the Easter long weekend. So we hope this year there will be 0 deaths on our road, but that is largely dependent on the behavior of the road users themselves, the motorists and drivers largely.
Okay, and just lastly, I mean, a reminder, and we have to keep doing this, so we do this every single year with Easter. The 5 things that road users need to be keeping top of mind as they make their travel plans.
They need to make sure that their vehicles are roadworthy. They have got the proper documentations. They are fit and proper to be on the roads. They must make sure that they prepare well in advance, take all relevant documentations. When in doubt, they must ask the traffic officers. In the event where they doubt the roadworthiness of their vehicles, they need to contact the nearest DLTCs. The other thing that they must not forget to do, they must rest sufficiently along the way. Every 200 kilometers of travel or every 2 hours of being behind the steering wheel, that is very important. They must not drink and drive. That you must emphasize. And also they need to adjust their driving according to prevailing conditions on the road. Like when there are road works or when the weather is not so good, they must be able to adjust accordingly. They must just try and take it easy. FIKA USAPHILA, they will arrive alive wherever they are going this Easter long weekend.
Yeah, we have to keep repeating it. FIKA USAPHILA, get to where you're going and make it back home safely as well as you go off to celebrate the Easter weekend. We really do appreciate your time. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Mr. Moeti Mmusi there, speaking to us from Mpumalanga government, particularly on reminding us to be safe on the roads.